Hello, viewers, and welcome to IT from BD. We are again in track after so many days, so I thought this return should be more interesting and effective. That's why today we bring up the solution of one of the most demanding question of time. Well, you already know it from the title. Today we will show the difference between NVMe and SATA. Which one will be perfect for you, or what is the main difference? What is the misconception we have about this two type of drive? Well, the drive you use in your computer matters, and nowadays there is plenty of options to choose from, especially for people looking to output their gaming PCs or laptops with increased performance at a lower cost. Considering the best kind of drive for a computer means taking into account the advantages and disadvantages of solid state drives or SSDs. Basically, you will get three types of SSDs in the consumer space in the market. The normal 2.5-inch SATA, the M.2 from factor SATA, and the NVMe. Now, the common mistake that people do is that they do not want to take the 2.5-inch SSD because the idea is that in M.2 we will get more speed and there is no budget to buy NVMe. So they buy SATA M.2. But how is it a mistake? So let me say, first of all, we think M.2 means more speed or it is updated version or something like that. But this is the most common misconception. M.2 doesn't mean the speed is high. You have to see if you are taking the SATA or the NVMe in case of getting higher speed. As soon as you take the SATA, you take a 2.5-inch or take M.2, the speed is exactly same. I repeat, if you take a 2.5-inch SATA or M.2, the speed is exactly same. Yes, that's alright. NVMe knows the speed is high because it uses RAM technology, aka DRM cache. In NVMe, this is the reason why the speed is about 4 times. It doesn't matter whether the form factor is there or not. It's about whether there is DRM cache or not. Now the question is, what is DRM? DRM stands for Dynamic Random Access Memory. It is a common type of random access memory or RAM that is used in personal computers, workstations, and servers. Secondly, have you checked that if your choices SSD match with the PCIe slot on your motherboard's M.2? The only similarity between NVMe with SATA M.2 is shape. But there is a big difference that you can see in the picture. One of the groups is NVMe. The other is SATA. Now see, on your motherboard, whether there are 2-notch PCIe slots or 1-notch. If it is 1-notch slot, then buying SATA M.2 is completely unapplied. It's a waste. Last but not least, if you can't buy NVMe, take the SATA M.2 at a slightly higher cost? No. You take a 2.5-inch SSD. Thirdly, there is another type of SSD, which is a mini SATA. You can know that by the name mSATA, which looks similar to SATA M.2, but it doesn't have DRAM. And even if the group is 1, you can't put it in the NVMe slot. In the absence of DRAM, there will be a gap on speed, mind you. There are 2 spots on the PCIe Gen 3x2, but there are 2 spots on the PCIe Gen 3X. Stay in one at 3x4. PCIe Gen 3x2 will be retained on the motherboard. If you get NVMe SSD, you will get better speed. It's not like that. It depends. Usually people get a PC for gaming or graphics design or web development. For this type of work, there is no difference between SATA SSD or NVMe SSD. So SATA SSD will be better choice, like Transcend 230S, Samsung 860 EVO. From those entry-level DRAM less NVMe SSD, like HP EX900, Transcend 11OS, PNYCS 206, those who needs to work with larger file, only they can utilize or they can use the full potential of NVMe SSD with DRAM, of course, like professional video editor. Besides, this SATA SSD is more than enough for average people. So, if you're thinking about buying a driver and you are confused about which one you should take, now watch our video and